Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Now, today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you all how to gain more knowledge and wisdom. All right, we need to be gaining more knowledge and wisdom throughout our everyday lives in order for us to learn, grow, and develop and maneuver through this thing called life. All right, there's too many times where information is being put out and we consume so much information and not enough wisdom. All right, and we need that knowledge and wisdom in order for us to grow and develop. All right. And not only that, we need to be able to utilize that knowledge and wisdom in order for us to grow and develop in the long run. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all different ways on how to gain knowledge and wisdom throughout your everyday life. All right. So let's not waste any time. Let's go ahead and get started. Number one, ask God for the spirit of knowledge and wisdom. Now, this is the first thing we have to do, right? We have to ask God for that knowledge. We have to ask God for that wisdom. Ask God for the spirit of knowledge and wisdom. All right. When we ask God for the spirit of knowledge and wisdom, we ask more information about God. We have that intimate relationship with Him. We want to know how God operates. We want to know what God is doing in our lives. When we want to have more information from God, we want to receive more information from God. All right. God is able to give the spirit of knowledge and wisdom to those who are obedient, who are willing to serve Him, who are willing to do His job, to help themselves and to help people and to help humanity. All right. He's not gonna give the spirit of knowledge and wisdom to people who are disobedient, who only care about themselves, who only care about materialism in the world, and for their own selfish greed. So once you're able to have that relationship with God, have that close tie with God, be in alignment with the Spirit of God, God is able to give you that knowledge and wisdom that you are seeking and searching for. All right. Number two, read more books. Now, I always encourage people to read more books. It's not how many books you read. It's the quality of the books that you read. It's the type of books that you read. So I would suggest reading books that help you think, that help you rethink about life, that help you learn and question everything, pertain to the truth. Seek books that pertain to the truth, who gears you towards the truth, right? Books that help you, rethink things about yourself, about the world around you and the people and things like that. Like the Bible, read the Bible, read different type of spiritual books, books pertain to the truth and things like that. Just read any type of books that will help you rethink, that will help you learn and grow and develop in this thing called life. All right. It's not about the quality. It's not about the amount of books that you read. It's about the quality and what type of books you read. So always be reading books to help stimulate your mind and to develop your mind. Number three, watch/listen to educational videos/podcasts. Now, this is another thing that you can do to gain more wisdom and knowledge is to watch videos, of thinkers and highly intelligent individuals, intellect thinkers. Listen to podcasts, watch any type of podcasts like on YouTube and things like that. Those are some of the things that I like to do. I've been trying to educate myself, people that know more than me. I try to study them and, learn and grow from them. People who are, very intellectual, people who are speaking out, speaking the truth, talking about certain subjects that you're interested in, things like that. Always be listening to people, highly intelligent people that you can learn and grow from. All right, they're able to, inspire you and to, give you that information that you're seeking, and you're able to, learn different things about them and the things that they talk about. So always, I encourage people to listen to, intelligent, high-level thinkers. All right, so take the time to watch videos, listen to podcasts of your favorite speakers, and you'll be able to learn and grow and develop from them. Number four, have conversations with your grandparents/elders. Now, it's important to have, conversations with your grandparents or your elders in your family. All right, they know more than your parents do. They know, they've been in this world for so long. They gained so much experience throughout their lives. They've been on this world for 50, 60, 70 plus years. So they know more about the world than you do and your parents. And it's always, they have a lot to say. They have a lot to say. They have a lot of information to give and things like that. So always, have some conversations with your grandparents or your elders. They're able to talk about a lot of stuff with you, different topics, different subjects, things they've been through, everything that they've gone through, the people they've spoken to. They might have been, in World War II, and they might have been in these organizations and things like that. Just have conversations with your elders, and you'll be able to learn a lot from them. All right. Number 5, experience life. Now, I believe this is the ultimate thing to do in order to really gain that knowledge and wisdom is to experience life. Right? You need to be out in life, talking to people. You can, learn stuff on your job, or, just outside, just experiencing life, traveling, going to different places, different states, different countries. You're able to gain more knowledge and wisdom, but just by being out outside in life. That's how you gain the ultimate knowledge and wisdom. That's how when you make certain mistakes, when you're on the job, or if you have a family, or you're doing certain things. If you make mistakes, you're able to learn and grow from your mistakes. That's how you gain the ultimate knowledge and wisdom, by learning from your mistakes and learning and growing from them. So just experience life, just be out in life, talk to different people, go to certain places and things like that. You'll be able to stimulate your mind. Your mind will be able to grow and to adapt to different things that you experience throughout your daily life. Number 6, learn from your mistakes. Now, I had mentioned this in number 5. Just learn from your mistakes. Everybody makes mistakes. We're not perfect in any way, shape, or form. So we're going to be making mistakes throughout our daily lives. But we shouldn't let these mistakes, different mistakes that we make, cloud our judgment, cloud our mind, make us feel a certain way. Just learn from your mistakes and move on. Don't try to make those same mistakes again. It's important to not make those same mistakes again and again and again. You're not able to, learn and grow and develop and maneuver and, change your actions and things like that if you don't learn from your mistakes. All right, so you need to learn from your mistakes, study your mistakes, and try to avoid them at all costs. Try to avoid making those same mistakes all throughout your daily life. So be able to learn from your mistakes and move on with your life. And number 7, do things the hard way. When I say do things the hard way, say for instance you are a creative person. You are, you might have a YouTube channel, or you're developing this certain project, this technological advancement, or you trying to come up with ideas on how to start that business and things like that. We rely on so much on technology for things that we don't stimulate our brain. We're not able to use our brain to become that creative force, to do those things that we want to do, to accomplish what we want to desire in this life. So try your best to not use secondhand tools like technology. Be able to utilize that technology in order to grow your platform. Don't let the technology consume you. All right, don't let all this technology, these cell phones and all that, don't let that be your base to everything. Don't let that technology give you all these these great ideas and things like that. Learn how to think for yourself. Come up with that blueprint yourself. Come up with those ideas yourself. All right, don't let the technology use you. Use the technology to utilize what you're trying to do, and trying to build that project up and things like that. So always do things the hard way. Use your brain to come up with ideas. Do some practice exercises, like come up with 3 ideas a day that you can utilize throughout your daily life. So you'll be able to stimulate your mind, and you're able to think for self. You're able to think for yourself and not use the technology to think for you. All right. So this is how to gain more knowledge and wisdom. Number 1, ask God for the spirit of knowledge and wisdom. 2, read more books. 3, watch/listen to educational videos/podcasts. 4, have conversations with your grandparents/elders. 5, experience life. 6, learn from your mistakes. And 7, do things the hard way. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Hopefully these ways on how to gain more knowledge and wisdom, you'll be able to, utilize these things throughout your life. Always gain more knowledge and wisdom. Always, use your brain, come up with ideas yourself, and to experience life, and to grow and develop into the spiritual being that you are. All right? So till next time, and always remember, all power resides from within, and always keep the faith, because God in the universe is always working for you. Take care, guys, and God bless.